Hello everyone and welcome back to Pentiment. We've been uh, playing this game a little bit and I gotta say, I like it. Um, really eager to see what comes next. So we got to the Abbey. We talked a bit with the priest here. Let's see what's in each of these buildings. A shrine. Lisbeth, Margaret, Gertrude. Some hand thing. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance. Spear of Destiny. Okay. And also we have Brother Matthew maintains the shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for the pilgrims. Hello, Margaret. God bless you. Brother Piero? No, wait, it's Master Mailer. I thought you couldn't see Sister Margaret. During the day I can see some colors. How did you know it was me? You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use, but you're taller and you have another smell to you, like fish or burnt almonds. Oh, that's old linseed oil, popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it. Or Sister Gertrude's herbs coming. Too early to tell, most of them won't be grown until May. Still working with herbs suits me. Have a good day, Sister Margaret, and God bless you, Master Mailer. Lisbeth. Not Lisbeth isn't a talker. Gertrude. God bless you, Master Mailer. How goes your work in the scriptorium? Very well, thank you. Oh, then I guess you wouldn't be interested in the saffron Agnes Pinoirian I received yesterday. Who's Agnes? This lady. Why would I be interested? What? Saffron, really? Where'd you hear that? Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. Agnes received some saffron. Maybe you can convince Prior Ferenc to get some for your yellows. Ah, okay, that's what I'd be interested. Are you in need of any herbs or flowers? I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll go gathering in the forest later. Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Satya one of these days. Satya, a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided Saint Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. Martyred for her actions. Lisbeth, more talkative now? No, of course not. Okay. Oh, some Agnes lady was seen in some place. Oh god. I hope this game won't be trying my memory. Um, people. Can I find Agnes here? I cannot. Ah, these are alphabetically ordered. So Agnes is the first. Midwife of Tassing, wife of Lucky. She has one daughter. Saffron? Anything about saffron in here? No. Um, is there maybe some history of what they spoke with people? No. No. Okay, let's get to the church. Monastery, whatever now. This leads to the cloister. What's in the cloister? This gets me to the garden, courtyard, and lavatorium. Lectory. Sebhat. God give you health, Master Mailer. Brother Sebhat, I'm surprised to see you still here. As am I, but I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome. I and my bishop regret that we could not reciprocate Father Rodolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priests at the Council of Constance many, many years ago. Okay. Will you remain in Rome? That's up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Mailer, and see the highlands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you're ever in Rome, I may still be around. I would like that. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. The townsfolk? I'm accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these, but I have had kind words with the baker and his wife. Oh yes, the Albans, Ulrich and Gret. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seems excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. Certainly make the time. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. I have another quest. You to eat with the dude. No, I need to find a way to get an advance from the Abbey. I could speak with Brother Mathieu about an early payment. Father Gernot might be receptive to a negotiation for the funds. Approach it carefully and make it worth his while. And then head up to the Abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. That's the church, dormitory, cemetery, kitchen and cellar. There's the scriptorium to the left or something. Aquarium, infirmary, upper abbey. Okay, let's go back to the aquarium and see what else is in here. Oh, it was just this place would took me to the church. Really good. And then the cloister, and then the crypt, tower, dormitory, Old Bailey, Matthew, sacristy. Really good. What's up with you, ma'am? God bless you, Andros. Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rudiger? Oh yes, it was a bit of strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us his all on Easter. Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good singing. Good day. Singing. Lots of reading so far. Matthew was supposed to help me with, God bless you, Andres. How's the sacristy today, Matthew? The same as yesterday. Does my vacation seem silly to you, Master Mailer? Oh, just being friendly. Then go in peace, friend, knowing that the Abbey's treasures are secure for another day. God be with you. One more thing, I have a favor to ask. Yes, Andres. I was hoping you could give me my pay for the latest manuscript early. This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Gernot. You'll be paid on the completion of each additional manuscript you eliminate, not before. I think you can wait a few days to collect your wages. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble not only for Kersal but for Tassing as well. Is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gertners? What is this about, Andreas? I would like to help the Gertners pay their taxes to the Abbey. And plead your case to Father Gernot. It's his decision. The matter is pressing, Brother Matthew. In the name of Christian charity, isn't there anything you can do? What's giving you pause? Ah, I didn't admit the Gertners asked for help. I don't know what the fuck what that did. My sacred duty is giving me pause, Master Mailer. Speak to the Father Gernot. I have no problem paying you early if it is the abbot's will to do so. God bless you. Okay, where the fuck is Gernot? I'm about to fuck his shit up. Bitch, you sleeping? Oh, Bailey. Scriptorium. I'll come back. Cemetery. Again, a door to the scriptorium. Prior's house. Prior. What is this? A Volvel? Seen this before in astronomy and medical tracks. What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. Huh? 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 The lines connecting the holes form constellations: Cassiopeia, the Great Wagon, Libra, and Aries. This is the Great Wagon, that much I know. A quarter turn of the upper disc aligns what? And that reveals a different set of letters underneath. I wonder what it's for. A cipher of some sort? I need to investigate more. This has to be connected to something else around here. Can't exit through here? Okay. So, what place is this? The Prior's house. I'm gonna start writing this shit down. Prior's house. Volvea. I think it was spelled. Father Hardon, Gerdon. I don't know. Father Gerdon, boss guy for my money. What's in the cemetery? The apple trees have only started to bloom. It will be months before they bear fruit. Cloister. What's over here? A monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants. And that leads to the animal pens. Okay. Take me to the animal pens. There's a large garden here. And that leads to the abattoir. Okay. Folkbert. Good day, Andreas. Good day, Volkbert. Nothing to do in the abattoir so far. Let's go to the large garden. What's over here? Pumpkin or cucumbers? Growing quickly. What isn't eaten will be pickled. Sounds great. What recipes the brothers have for peace? Kitchen and cellar and refectory. Let's see what's in the kitchen. Or maybe in the cellar. Lucas. Hello, Andres. How goes it in the kitchen? Is Brother Waslow working you hard? This old dude. Not too bad. Brother Waslow is nice to me. It's Father Abbot and Brother Prior who make things hard. How so? I shouldn't complain. They just like their food a certain way, and I'm not that good at cooking yet. What you all need is more variety. Want me to get you some mushrooms from the forest? And all the best types? If you think that will help, I only use what's in the cellar. Brother Adok complains about his food too, but he complains to Brother Voice. What does Brother Adok know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall. I don't even know where that is. It's a land to the west across the sea where all they eat is fish. Sounds miserable, but that's always what he complains about, the fish. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, Brother Lucas. You're still learning. Thanks. See you later, Andreas. Okay. Do I have a quest to get this guy some shrooms? No. This takes me to the reflectory. Let's see what's in the reflectory. Oh no, I wanted to go into the cellar. Morning, Andres. How's living with the Gardners? It's great, they're a lovely family. Clara's a good woman and she looks after Big Jorg and Eva like they were her own. They're both almost fully grown. True, I suppose it's less that they need looking after, more than she cares to. Little Ursula's in good hands. Anyway, if I don't see you around the Abbey later, maybe I'll see you in passing tomorrow. Until then, anything interesting in the... Seems no. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Get me to the refectory. What's in here? When the brothers eat their meals, this is where the lector reads to them. And then that leads to the kitchen. And this leads back to the cloister. That's church. This is from the... This comes in from the refectory. What's... Anybody sleeping? See what's in the tower and the crypt. Up in the tower, we got some bells. Not a lot else. And in the crypt, the foundations of the abbey were built when the Romans occupied this land, not long after the death of Christ. These two markers go back centuries, all the way to the founding of the abbey. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Kersau's power in the 14th century. Those days have long passed. Something to investigate. A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. Motherfucker got a key. There must be something else. Find the secret door to library. Okay, so I know what that does. Huh, a secret entrance to the library. I'll have to remember this. I'll have to I'll have to get in the fucking library. Okay. Lord save me with this fucking game. I think I'm gonna go in the scriptorium now. Piero. Andreas, God bless you. So good to see you. Good morning, brother Piero. Good to see you as well. I don't like this weather. My bones ache. It means a storm is coming. Hey, says Adok. Big Jorg Gärtner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming. Brother Adok has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. Do not forget, brother Guy, the fate of the youths who jeered the aged prophet Elisha outside of Bethel. Are you comparing yourself to a prophet, Brother Adok? I am comparing you to an impudent youth whom the Lord in his ineffable wisdom may choose to strike down. Nothing like some churchy banter. I'm not getting into this. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Prior Ferenc is not overseeing us today. He was here, but then he heard Lawrence Rothvogel had arrived, and he hurried out like a little mouse. Ferenc is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rothvogel is pathetic. You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about them like this behind their backs is shameful. Oh no. Baron Rothvogel, his manuscript. I just realized that he will want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you're younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits. What's the problem? The Baron is just one client. Andreas, Baron Rothvogel is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including the Prince Bishop of Freising, religious and secular ruler of scattered territories in the Holy Roman Empire. Okay. Kirsau is already out of favor. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more attention. Well, if Prior Ferenc isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. Oh, that's right. I need to reference in der Mauer manuscript. Let's turn it up just a little. A little bit less, maybe. What do you want, Andreas? A book, the Indermauer manuscript, the Book of Hours. Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep? No, because I was dreaming about you. Liar. Did I just get the book? Ah, that's all that way. That's all the way upstairs. Did you get by without it? I'm sorry, but I can't. Really? My feet hurt and the stairs are so steep. I'm just going to ask Illuminata to get it. Sister Illuminata. Andreas needs help finding a book and I don't know where it is. Sister Illuminata. Yes, I overheard. Here, please return it promptly. Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming? Of course, your opinion is always welcome. Yes, the composition is lovely. There is a joyful spirit in your arrangement of the figures. The contrast of colors is also quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not overpowering the scene. It doesn't feel right. I don't know why. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. Uh-huh. I'm not putting enough of myself into the work. I didn't know there was room for me in there. It's inescapable. We all put ourselves into our work, whether we realize it or not. What does this painting represent? It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter. Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gernot. What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted. But it is not the way November is. Art is illusion, storytelling, but in their most sublime form, these images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for truth. Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. What will it say to those who see it in a future generation, centuries beyond our comprehension? Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint, seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need not listen to my opinions. They are just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place for the monastic scriptoria anymore. In truth, this room is a place out of time. Why is that? Why has Kirsau kept this up for so long? Difficulty letting go of the past. Creation of books of art is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. More people will be able to write, more will be able to read, and in so doing, be brought to truth. I think there will always be a place for artists. And brother guy. Kind of you to say so, Andres, but you need not be concerned for me. I have lived a long life, and am happy to have served the Lord. When He calls for me, I'm ready. Ah, where has the time gone? It is already Thursday, 9 a.m. Thursday precedes Mass and the chapter meeting. Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule. Until later, Andres. Until later. Yo, what the shit? What's going on in here? Andres, what was that noise? Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a bowl of paint to the floor. But then Prior Ferrin came in, wrote in one of his books, slammed it closed, and left. He was in such a hurry I don't think he even noticed me. He was slamming books shut? Prior Ferrin should know better than that. Some of these manuscripts are quite delicate. Yup. Books should not be taken out of the library unless it's necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium. I borrowed the Chronica Clara. Fact remains, you tricked me into giving you that book for no valid reason. Not valid? Is it not valid to want to see the work of one of the great Irish scribes? One who wrote masterworks that even now grace libraries Cologne, Fulda, and Maine, Mainz? No, it's not. Not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot permits it. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, what's all this fuss about Lawrence Rothvogel? Why is Prior Ferenc so nervous? Lawrence? I didn't know you were familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally. I only know he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years, and he paid enough to help the Abbey when we needed it. Like what? What did he buy? Can't remember. If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron. Of course, I'll help in any way I can. Thank you, it's for the good of the Abbey. Where should I begin? Out there when you and your cohort have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium. I will tell you what books I'm looking for. Find them and return them to me. 2 volumes of the Aeneid, sorry. Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches. 3 inches thick. Oh, I know the ones. Piero. I think these are... There's a fair amount of wear on these. I hope you don't mind. Those volumes were old even when Piero started to make the copies. How long ago was that? 2 years. The Aeneid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero. Aeneas chose his duty to the gods over his lover Dido. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? We all have our vocations. Brother Piero takes his more seriously than most of the others in his abbey. You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously. Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do. You're right, of course. I appreciate that you understand how limited our roles and our choices truly are. Even in stories we are maidens to be rescued and wed, cruel seducers of men or wizened crones. Like Dido, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of men. We can never be the protagonists of our own stories. No woman is exempt from that, from the empress to a nun. It is our lot. I get why you're not fond of the Aeneid. It's fine poetry for men. Now, the books, if you please. Thank you. Next, Wretched Garret. This is a printed copy. Green cover, diamond pattern. And not have the size in the ledger, but hopefully the description is enough. Brother Adok was reading it. The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy. We don't. It belongs to Almadea Rusco of Lugano. Highly contested Swiss market town, okay? Then that's probably enough for you to read it. It's a Venetian edition that's quite valuable. He loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it. I've certainly seen the brothers enjoying it. That book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. A baby is sold to pirates, trades as a servant, and lives a life of adventure, wooing princesses and fighting in tournaments. You forgot the best part. In the end, Gideon learns he has royal blood, the son of a duke. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love? Benedictines should be dreaming of reconciliation with our Lord, not lusty adventures. You can't have the book back. It's not your place to reprimand anyone, but you're gonna anyway because you're a fucking cunt. Fantasy leads to temptation, and temptation has led to the downfall of many men. Many men. Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being a king? Ah, this story really irks me. So, we give the book back for some fucking reason. This annoying hoe bag. Now, one book left, of course. Dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2 inches thick. This guy. What is it? Description should be sufficient. Guy has always been guarded about this book, like he was hiding it. Anticipe par Dieu et depuis du péché au premier état de la grâce. What the hell is this? What is this? In French, the soul that God touched, empty of sin in the first state of grace. What is this? Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me. Why won't you tell me what this book is? It's a dangerous book. One the previous abbot tolerated in spite of a papal order to destroy it. 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Its author shared the same fate. Dialogue between love and reason. When did the bishops condemn it? 200 years ago. What? Why? Why is it still here? Father Matthias loved books, all books. He didn't want to see it destroyed. He was right. The Holy Church does not share your opinion. The Holy Church can eat my fucking dick. It is their law we must contend with, not your emotions. Jesus fucking Christ, you don't burn books. You don't burn fucking books for their content. What? How do you contend with the fucking church's law? The entire point about the church is that human law is worse than God's law. And that we cannot know God. Go fuck. The church was wrong. I'm not going to debate this with you, and Father Matthias is gone. It's not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Garnet learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed. Nope, you're not getting it. I'm not sure. I'll hide it, keep it safe. Give me that book or our deal is forfeit. I won't tell you anything about Baron. I propose compromise. I appeal to your duty as the librarian to not destroy this book. My duty is to God and to the vows I made, to the rule. But what about the librarian's rule, the rule to protect books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's this? An X means I didn't succeed, or? No, you just made that up. Consider the sound theological, whatever. I will take the book from the abbey, far away. Ah, it's been out here for years, and besides, how could you have stopped me? Convince Illuminati to give you the French book. Give me the French. It's not hers to fucking give. Okay, listen up, you piece of shit. Tell me about the Baron. Finish up here soon. Oh, book deals with the Roman occupation of this land. Not always best when an abbot considers himself a friend to his brothers instead of their shepherd. Something in the book have led Father Matthias to a crisis of virtue. Virtue is only found in crisis. Without it, virtues are little more than ideals. But perhaps there is merit in that idea. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you again for your help, Andreas. Suppose you'll be leaving via the crypt. I know why you're poking around down there like a grave robber, but that entrance isn't for you. One of the lords of the old keep must have had it built to escape in times of siege. Allows the sisters to access the library without distracting the brothers. Maybe I could use it a little. This bitch. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. That's the bell for sext. Well, if that's the bell for sext, who are we to say no? I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Because that was the bell for sext. I'll see you in the next one.